Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Might and Magic 6. This is part 49. We are almost part 50. I can't believe how many how many sessions this is going to take. If you're doing like a decent playthrough of this game, it's a long game. It's well worth it. If you get a chance to buy and play this, I highly recommend it. It's a phenomenal role-playing game if you love D&D. Very in-depth. Let's cue up some dungeon music, huh? What do you think? Not too loud. There we go. Yeah, the game doesn't have auto loop set for some reason, but these oozes are a pain in the butt. We gotta just hopefully get some good fireballs to get them down. I didn't mean the arrow there. Are we too close? Oh, almost. That was good. And I think an ice bolt to finish him. Beautiful. When we get some bows that have elemental damage, we can stop worrying about ooze. But by the time we get those, guess what? We won't be really fighting ooze much anymore. Kind of a bummer. That's life. Sometimes. Okay, that did hit. I'm not sure why I just had this flashback to a game I used to play on the internet. I think it was called Gladiatus? It was a game where you could play as like a Roman. And it was all like text-based, but also role-playing based. Like you had the gear and stuff. Another ooze room? Damn. They are really close. I'm gonna risk it, but I'm gonna risk one. Hopefully this works. Oh, whew. They're like a foot away from fireball hurting ourselves. Oh, we're getting a second one. Couldn't have done any better. All right, now they are far enough away. Oh, beautiful. Nice. I have a truck on order. I ordered a Ford Maverick a year ago. I ordered it like at the beginning of April 2022. It has finally been built in April of 2023. It is in shipping, and I'm hoping that it's here today. I don't know why I have this weird good feeling that's gonna be here today. Flour sack. Food? Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so we found like the dwarves' granary. We'll take their food. We don't really need it, but we'll take it. Mostly so we can starve the dwarves out. Ooh, oh, it's a kitchen. Oh, how cute. It's a little kitchen. Also a bag of gold. Nice. Yeah, give me that. Love that. So, barrel of white liquid. That's luck. When I was a kid, I was like obsessed with finding these things. Oops. White is luck. Okay. Finding bits of coins and such. 44, 47, 70, 44. I think that she has some items on her. 44, 44. So we're very matched on that. I'm gonna give it to where's this case. So like I would take bags of like pennies and quarters and stuff and pretend that they were like bags of gold coins and hide them around and find them and think I was like doing a role-playing thing, and it's so lame, I know. Lamer though than being a kid and fantasizing about another devil. More devil spawn. Interesting. Maybe the devils are in cahoots with the dwarves. Even more cringy than being a kid who's mentally trapped in a video game because there's, no fun outside, is being like 15 to 30 years old. Almost. Excuse me. This point of this. And pricing out how much it would cost to make your own bronze coins or copper coins. If you like, I'm talking like from a dealer. Like think Chuck E. Cheese or Legions. It's not a good example. Theme parks, arcades. Like, where do they get those tokens? They're about the size of a quarter. They're not quite the size of a quarter, and they get their own logo on them. So yeah, I may or may not have done extensive research on how to make my own tokens. I don't know what I would do with them. They'd be cool for D&D. Or like, if you were really into LARPing, I think that there's potential there for that. They are not expensive, but they're not cheap. If you wanted to make them in quantity, I priced them out years and years ago, and they were like 5 cents a piece, which, in the grand scheme of things, that's not much for a piece of metal with an emblem on it. But I don't have that kind of money to invest in metal. Also, you gotta think, like, if you were using them... Oh, what did you break? What just broke? My ring? Oh, you slag. I gotta go back. I want to make sure I'm on Might and Magic music here for this. There we go. I can tell the item broke because he made the break an item face. And there's a sound effect that goes up. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the game, you know it, but... So yeah, if you wanted to make some of these bronze tokens with like your business on it, right? They're pretty cool. They don't serve a purpose. They are literally just cool. You can advertise with them, I guess. But if you give them a value, like, huh, what does that mean? And then let's say that they do truly cost like 5 cents to make if you order them in bulk. And you're using them to make if you're using them as like a ticket for an arcade, like, hey, bring in your coins to collect items at the arcade, or there's some good stuff in here. Arcade or your gamer bar or what have you, right? Orange, that's intellect. I'm juggling this thought, I apologize. Intellect goes the wizard for sure. Tempting on the druid though. So if you do that, you have to set your items in a way that if somebody was to go order their own batch of coins, that they lose money. Think about that, because like, what's to stop them from counterfeiting the coins? But that's a lot of mental energy to be like, yeah, I'm going to counterfeit these coins. Like, really? It's just cheaper to buy the item. Like, what are we selling here? Wow, we pick up a lot of axes in here.
Got it. I don't know.
Cool. That's a good ring. I think this whole wall is one cabinet. It's just something interesting. Like if you were giving away.
Got it.
Oh,
I don't know.
I get that checked out. That's a good shield.
No.
That's like a mid-level shield. Let's use like a PlayStation 5 for an example. What are those going for today? Like $500. And you set the tokens price to be one at your games or your events, because the way I wanted to use tokens was in a role-playing capacity, but also is that the end of this place? I think so. But also, like, if you came and did a Magic tournament, you could win tokens on the side of it, like basically starting a small currency and having it. If you were in like a local area and these things were getting shared by like the youth, yeah, I want you to think ahead. I want you to think like 5, 10, 15, 20 years ahead. They'd still be good, right? But what's to stop somebody from just like counterfeit making a batch of them so they can come in and get the PS5 cheaper than it would cost to just go buy the PlayStation 5, when what you wanted it to be was like a reward for your players who have been loyal to your store and continuing to to visit and play and contribute, and it degrades their value too, because if they see that somebody could basically just like undercut and buy it, like, ooh, what do you do? How do you balance making the prizes worth not counterfeiting, but also add value to the side plots of your players? And there are probably some more things I haven't thought of, like if I was using a one dealer to make my tokens, and I start with 10,000 tokens, big number, at 5 apiece, 5 cents a piece, right? That'd be $500 to get these tokens. To get these tokens to use as a currency. Like think like ordering gift cards or ordering big batches of tickets to give out. Like, all right, whatever, 500 for 10,000 of them. Keeping those, this is like a barracks room. Keeping that economical and adding it in slowly so that kids at the local schools who are playing and getting involved with it, we're not getting shafted in the long run, is what I'm trying to say with this thought. But adults too, like there's a lot of games out there that adults play, and what is this? Oh, it's there. A hat. A hat. I don't know.
Got it.
Some good swords. Get a lot of loot in here. So it's weird to think about that level stuff. Oh, but if I had one dealer who made them, and it's just the one dealer, and I could count on them with the molds, and they didn't share that they were my dealer, and I didn't share that they were my dealer, like, so I wouldn't be able to get to them. So they would have to, like, be able to handcraft the mold themselves, then get the metal in, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be a lot of work. And that might be a deterrent enough for a small village coin, if you will. And I'm sure there are people out there that can do it. Like, there are people out there with the knowledge. But are they in the area? Is it worth it for them to travel to the area? Is there one scumbag who's willing to pay for it? Like, it's just a weird thought, but...
Got it.
I always thought that'd be really neat. Like, just like a little... the store logo basically would be the coin, and it would remain the same throughout the store's existence. Hopefully that's a very long time. Another example is like a poker chip for a casino. Like a casino that has their own poker chip, they must have somebody who makes that chip for them, right? And you know, counterfeit chips are a problem, and if you're found with counterfeit chips, like you're essentially, well, you are stealing for sure. That's a gimme, but you're counterfeiting money. There's a secret door over here. Wizard Eye revealed that for me. So that's right. Oh, another double. And a treasure room. I like that. We're gonna save for these chests. Although we've had a lot of luck with the chests in here. Another one. Another two. Okay. So, no, what are your thoughts on that? If you watch this one all the way and listen to that weird rambling thought. The weirdest thing about making these videos is like, maybe somebody will follow through and likes Might and Magic and likes me playing Might and Magic, and yeah, they might watch this too. That'd be neat. More so, I'm picturing like my kids someday getting hooked on these to just kind of like maybe get to know their father a little better, and they go on these long adventures with me even though I'm not there, and they get to hear some of my random young thoughts. I don't know what to do with them. I'm glad we saved. That's good helm. That's good book too.
Got it.
Nice. Decent bow, decent axe. It's out of space. We are running out of space. Just entirely.
Got it.
Get a lot of long items. These poles and swords and bows. One more.
Got it.
Nice. Ooh, that's an important letter. This item module. That's how you know it's an important letter. A journal fragment. Here we go. Tried to locate the warded doors. William refused to take any of the amber. Sorry, wrong one. Haha, it's right over here. Order some Snergle. We read this. That was from the Fire Lord. Anyways, orders from Snergle. We need at least 150% production from this mine for the next few weeks. I'm going to need arms and armor for my soldiers to quell any discontent about my rule. Continue to look for any of the more precious metals, like Stalt and Kurgar. Ignore the gold and gems for right now. We have enough money to last quite a while. The lack of weapons and armor will be our undoing. Alright, so Snergle has ordered the workers in this mine to focus on military production rather than money. And that's a lore hint, but that's also a hint of this dungeon and why when we get down to some of these caverns, there's gold and gems lying around. Because they don't care. They're looking for arms and armor. Oh, there's the broken animation again, damn. It's pretty interesting. I'm glad they snuck that in there. So that's pretty cool. That took care of him. That took care of it. It's an ooze. It doesn't have a gender, I believe. Ooze. Ooze are interesting. I have a concept of an ooze in my story I'm working on. And this one isn't unique, but the way that some ooze in stories work is that they consume... they're basically moving stomachs. If they go over something, a material, and they break it down, they can convert some of it to mass and get bigger. And that's interesting because, like, that's how an ooze would get bigger and it could split. It could split into two smaller ones, two medium-sized ones, and smaller from there, of course. Or it could remain massive. And the ooze in my story is like it's a force of nature. It's a thing that moves and consumes, like, oh, what's down there? I see an ooze and some dwarves. See how they're like clipping through that door? It's weird, but I can see them. That door is locked, but we have the cell key on him.
Greetings.
Ooh. He gives a key, which is glitching. It's glitching bad. Oh. Guess I gotta talk to him first. Gim Hammond. Some people are saying the Temple of Ba and the Devils are in league. It makes sense the temple first appeared a few months after the Night of Shooting Stars. We all know the Devils and that night are related. Snergle's key. You want to defeat Snergle, do you? Well, he knows how he stands among most dwarves. He's holed up in Rockland's old cavern surrounded by a horde of his loyal dwarves. If anything were to happen in there, he'd just immediately lock himself in his private room and let his followers handle it. You'll need a key to get into his room. There's no way you'll bash down a high-quality dwarven door. I was a steward for Rockland. I know that room well, and I happen to still have a key to it hidden on me. Fortunately for you, I'm in this cell because of Snergle. And there's nothing I'd rather see than this reign put to a quick end. Here's the key. Think of it as payment for letting me out of this cell. There we go. Wicked cool. No items in here. Game gives us the key. We needed that. That's why I didn't start the mines when we were in Ironfist. Oh, gross. I don't... Let's remind at the beginning. I don't have enough spell points to deal with that many ooze. Long haul time. So. Back. Yeah, this place is windy. That's what I said last. I was like, I think we're like a third of the way done, a quarter of the way done, but we're not. We're like, volume-wise, we're nowhere near done. It's a wide dungeon. We're out of spell points that we can regenerate. Bummer. That's okay. I don't know. Does she have... She does, okay. item regenerating mana. I think I have 3. I'm not going to go double check at that rate this moment, but I think I have 3, 1 per character. I wish they stacked, but they don't. Back in the World of Warcraft Burning Crusade days, that's what all the gear was. It was like, how much mana per 5 can you get, or how much HP per 5, or... And I probably talked about my ass. That may or may not have been the actual proper strategy. I just remember it being something to really consider. Oh, they're stuck in there. That's terrible. It's terrible because they're too close for Fireball. However, does harm do anything then? No. I knew that. It's physical. Ring of Fire, though. Yeah. Nice. It's about because it costs a lot more. 6 points. Cool. Alright, so we gotta finish this one off with basics. The good thing is that he can cast fire for free. Should I just have Flame Arrow? But he can just cast that. He's a master. Elemental magic in this game's a little broken. Good thing too is these are hitting pretty consistently. I think Cold Beam always hits if I remember right. Yeah, it always hits. Flame Arrow is 1 to 8. It's like these spells were designed for this. There's a few balancing issues, like these don't scale at all. I wish that they would add the points and skill to it. So he's got 12. Let this Flame Arrow add plus 12. It doesn't need to be like plus 1 to 2 or plus 1 to 4 per point. Like Firebolt. Firebolt is 1 to 4 per point, so it's like this thing can hit for 48 damage or it can hit for 4. Like it's very swingy. But having a lower one that just adds skill, just a flat skill. But maybe that's too consistent, that's why. But like a free 12 points of damage each round, I guess they thought was overpowered, but I don't think that is. I think that's just consistent. I almost just casted Water Walk. That would have been really helpful, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. We got a spear. A good spear. Shit, if we get bored, I might take a look. We might add spears. It's not too late to add spear and dump our armors that we were working on. Yellow. What is yellow? Is that accuracy? Yellow is accuracy. Let's have a click that run. Those stat points are important. Fucking more of them. Okay, that's a slog. Let's go to the temple. I'm gonna fly there and pay the 2 gold so that I can quickly regenerate all their mana. I know. Really? Even better, I'm gonna set a Lloyd's Beacon there, you watch. That's what I should be doing on a lot of these dungeon routes, is I should put a little beacon off next to the temple. That's the arena theme, we don't need to worry about that. Actually, there. So we are out of the dungeons, now we can just queue up some of the dungeon music. So, yeah. just fly over to it. I don't know what I did to my finger. I was taking care of some scrap copper yesterday. And I think that
The Order of Ba welcomes you, friend.
I may have somehow got like a piece of metal or dust or something. Set a beacon here. Like in my finger, it's swelling up, and I've tried to clean it, put some stuff on it. It's trying to push out whatever that is, and it's uncomfortable. So we call to Snugle's Mines. Move that. I don't feel bad about that. That's why I pay the big bucks for the mage spells. I don't need to go this way though. And we're still doing like a semi-traditional run through of this game. Like, I'm cleaning out a lot of these dungeons. I'm not just binging the main quest, but I kind of want to work into that route. I'm gonna take a look at that. I've only completed this game once, so like I said in the first few parts, I am not a speedrunner. I am not, but I am interested in I guess quality routing. Is that a good way to say it? Like, getting these shrines was interesting. You do not need to do it though. That's like not an effective way to beat this game. I was wondering if I can do Ring of Fire and hit both of them, but I don't think I can. So, especially against ooze, like I just want to like Lloyd's Beacon back and forth and take these stupid things out. But yes, quality routing, like and routing, I am interested in that. Knowing like the quest order and some of the dungeon, like the actual things you need to do to finish the game, is interesting. You don't have to systematically destroy every overland creature to beat these games. I'm hitting those dwarves off by the door. So these are double duty fire. There we go. What do I have here? I have a factor and an instructor. Okay. Dwight Barrow's luck. We're gonna give that to him. Oh, not that. I killed. Oh, they opened that. The Devil Worker opened them. Interesting. Oh, good. That's okay. The ooze. The ooze scare me more than these devils, because these are they hit with physical and fire. Actually, those fire spells might be chaos damage. Is that what it's called? It like ignores armor and magic resistance. We'll see some of that in the future with those weapons I was talking about. Got a lot of HP. Can we get him?
Yes, we got him.
Yes, we got. Hey, can we get him? Yes, we got him. That was cool.
Got it.
Ooh. Some big gold piles.
Right.
Shrapnel, speaking of, that's a dark magic book. We're gonna want that.
I don't know.
Oh, not enough space. I think we can make some right there. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I think that's it. The Devil Worker is supposed to be like the boss in this dungeon, and we got the key. It's good timing. Let's just double check up here. We still have, oh, we do. We gotta take her to, Freehaven. I think it's Freehaven. Interesting. Hopefully she's not taking too much of our money. I think we cleared this out. There's no, like, secret doors. Although it's built like there could be. Yeah, I think we did it. Awesome. Well, I'll take that. That's cool. Head on out of here. Yeah, very nice. Great. Why are the damned? 5 p.m. The shops are closed. No, they close at 6. Oh, what do we have? All kinds of spells. Seeing all these spells makes me want to teach fire magic to the druid and the other magic schools to Aristides. I just don't have to waste these. Protection from cold.
Yes.
I remember that she didn't have that. Doesn't have a lot of the earth ones, which we don't have. Bummer.
I don't know.
Let's do an XP check. Oh yeah, we have enough to go 25. That's great. Awesome. We're gonna call the video here. I'm gonna do some off-screen planning, and I'll catch you folks next time in part 50. Yeah, it's wild. Ooh, excuse me. Don't forget to drop a like, a comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about Might and Magic 6. Questions, comments, concerns, constructive criticism, tips, tricks, things that you know. And you folks, take care. Happy gaming.